guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to react to Angelina Jordan sing I Have Nothing, Whitney Houston cover. In my previous reaction to her, quite a lot of you suggest for me to react to this specific performance of hers. And I love Whitney and I'm falling in love slowly but surely with Angelina as well. So I would love to hear her unique tone with this type of song and to hear her range, how it can go and what kind of rearrangement she's gonna do with the song. So it's all quite exciting to see and hear. So I mean, yeah, let's buckle up and without further ado, let's get into it.
Share my life, take me for what I am, and 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you.
First of all, I have to say I finally can see the voice match with the exterior of hers. I finally see how this is possible. It's not coming out of like a 10-11-year-old child, but like a woman. So I mean, that's exciting. This is the first reaction where I have seen her recent years. How old is she here? It's 1 year ago, so 16 I would say. Yeah, it's just exciting to see her as she is now. And about the song, I think because of her tone, every single song sounds like in a new spin, like it doesn't really sound like the original, which is really cool because like people say, try to make the song your own or sing it as the original or better. And I think she does it in both ways, like she sings it the same or better than original, but she also makes it her own because she has just such a unique tone that there's no comparison to anything else. Like she is the only one who I have heard realistically with this type of tone of the voice. So I really enjoyed so far. So let's keep right into it. And it seems like this is like an original kind of key rearrangement. Like it seems like it's like original track underneath it. So yeah, let's keep listening.
Take my love, I'll never ask for too much.
So breathy.
And just all that you are and everything that you do.
I saw that it's black and white.
I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's no way to hide.
Let's stop here. I want to say that I can hear that her voice has grown, even though her voice at age 12, 11, 14 was immaculate. You can hear the even more maturity in her tone and how she's producing the sound itself. And I love how like present her pronunciation is and how can you like distinctively hear every single word that she's singing. Even though this is not her like first language, you can hear that she's putting the work into it. And it sounds like it's her natural language, like first language. Yeah, and I love the stylistic choices of the beginning of how she's like almost like there's so much breath coming with the voice that it just seems so soft and delicate. And then further on she becomes like stronger and pushes more on her voice. And now I just want to hear where she goes with this.
Stay in my arms if you're there, or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me, no. I have nothing, nothing.
She has such a talent of spotting where to do what, melody-wise and her voice-wise. She slowly went and exploded, and then she just took it back and became again this soft, breathy voice. It's really cool to hear also this type of voice and this type of sound. Go for it and go for belt, because I don't know, her voice to me like seems like very jazz blues like, and I don't think I have heard a lot of belting in that type of sound. So it's interesting to see the versatility that she has. Not only she has the tone, but she also has the range for it, and she can support it perfectly. I mean, discovering new things here.
If I don't have you, yeah. If I don't have you, you see right through the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love.
She's very comfortable at this range in the voice.
I never knew love that I known it, whether you're with a memory survive.
And when she reaches the highest point, you can hear that her voice like switches, the tone switches, and she becomes like slightly more like sharper, more like cut through, because her voice is like smoky and it's like it has body to it, and it just goes around, and then she goes higher and it just kind of goes together. And I think it's quite cool to see, because I haven't heard, I don't think, this part of her register yet, so I don't know, I just thought it was interesting to hear that.
There's no way to hide your love, I remember forever. But don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. I must die, imagine you there.
And I love that there's little raspiness going through her voice as well when she produces this bigger belt. It just gives a lot more color to her voice and a lot more like oomph to it, like deliciousness, you know? It's just so cool. And I love her prominent chest voice, how strong it is, and you can see how comfortable she is there, how it's like her talking speech like voice, but she's just singing it out.
Don't walk away from me, no. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close from a door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're there. I must die, imagine you there.
I also have to say I really enjoyed it. She's one of the few artists who I have heard this song covered and it doesn't become thin, because Whitney's voice was really full and like there's a lot of depth to it. It didn't really become like thin, and her voice still, and her voice as well, stays big, and there's not like a lot of shrinking in her voice, like it doesn't become like teeny or so. I feel like she has a lot of qualities like Whitney in her voice that just stays big throughout any register that she goes through, which is really difficult to sustain if you go through the registers. If you have tried yourself, your voice naturally changes from fuller to more narrow as your voice works with it. So it's cool to hear another person who can deliver and not change much in the depth and width of the voice.
Don't walk away from me, no. Don't you dare walk away from me.
See, say the same.
Don't you dare walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. Yeah, if I don't have you, if I don't
You guys, this was just beautiful and perfect, and I'm glad that I started her, like, grown version of her singing with this type of song, because I love the song and I know kind of what to expect, but like, you never know when you start to listen to new artists who sings the songs that you love for your basically whole life, took a spin on it and made the song their own, and it's really cool to see how many different colors in a way this song can be sung by. I have reacted to a lot of artists who have sing this song as a cover, and every single one of them is kind of spectacular, because whatever you suggest to me to react to is 99% like next level on a different pedestal that no one else can sing at all. And yeah, and she just did that. She made the song her own, herself. It is basically like one at a time performance and voice, because if you would hear her on a radio, you would know exactly who she is, because there is no one else who will sound like her. Even though if she would sing the cover and you would expect someone else, if you would hear her voice come through, it'd be like, oh, I know who is covering this song. And I mean, it's a really, really good thing for an artist to stand out to their voices, because it's their instrument, it's their signature and logo. It's not their looks or anything, it's literally just their voice. When they open their mouth, what comes out is the thing people recognize them for, if they don't see them. And also I want to note, I love that at the end when she ended on that you can hear that the voice is like crystal clear, and when I said when she went higher, you can hear the raspiness to it. And I love that those are like stylistic choices that she can do. She can be crystal clear and she can give some texture, so there's like versatility in that aspect as well, that she can produce different types of sounds by using her skill to create different type of mood in specific place of the song, which is very inspirational and like cool of her. What do you guys thought of this performance when you first saw it? Because I think it's one of a kind. It's a really huge song, a really big responsibility to sing this type of a song, because it requires a lot of you to deliver and sustain and stay on the bar and not flop it down, because people will be quick to catch on it and be like, you didn't do the justice. And I think that Angelina did perfectly there, and if Whitney would hear this, she would be like, yes, at that age as well, like, go off, like, this is insane, this is incredible. And we still have to mention that if she is 16 here, people when they're 16 usually don't sing like this as well. So to sing one of the biggest songs in the world, ballads, and to sustain it and made it their own and do how she did it, hats off to her, honestly. So yeah, I really enjoyed this performance by her, and thank you so much for suggesting for me to listen to this cover of hers. If you have any other suggestion for me to react to her right now, of this age or a bit younger, please let me know in the comments down below. What is your other favorite songs or covers by her? Leave your comments down below. But other than that, I will go re-listen to this song, and I will see you with the next one. Bye.